Hey, Rob here. Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. Happy New Year's Eve. Beautiful Thursday morning here in North Naples. The beach at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. Gorgeous. 71 degrees out here, 72 degrees. Expecting today's highs to be in the low 80s. Water temperature 69 degrees. Still dealing with the red tide, still seeing signs of it, still smelling signs of it every now and then. A little whiff here and there. Hasn't got me coughing yet though this morning. But we're down in Area 1. Low tide was about 45 minutes ago. So the tide's slowly creeping back in here. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous clouds here right now. Roy calls them the fish scales, the fish scale clouds. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm up at the north end of Area 2. PU. The north end of Area 2. There's the ramp right over there. Thanks for tuning in here. Thanks for tuning in for our last beach walk of 2020. Goodbye 2020. Glad to see you go. A year that will never be missed. Talked about forever, that's for sure, but certainly not missed. The water looks a little clearer out here this morning, a little clearer than yesterday. Thank goodness. By no means is it perfect. I still see some of those little bait fish, dead ones floating by here, unfortunately. Haven't seen any dolphins cruising by yet. Pelican going by there. Couple more pelicans coming from the left there, making their way up to the north. It is beautiful out here. If you just forget about that red tide, get that out of your mind. Weather-wise, it's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. That's Area 3 beach there. The pines in Area 3. The Australian pines in Area 3. I want to show you something here when I pan back around. Right here, the water looks really nice where I'm at. I want you to look closely at the waves. That's what I look at, the waves, and if I can see through those waves, that's how I judge the clarity of the water. Look at them here. They're like translucent. Yeah, you can't see right through them, but they look really nice right here. The water looks really nice. You can see like a glow in the waves as they come at you. That red tide's out there. It is out there, sorry to say. If this water keeps dropping in temperature, right now it's 69. If it keeps getting lower, the red tide does not like that. I think they said 68. Once it starts getting below 68, that red algae bloom doesn't like the water that cold. I think that's what I heard one time. Somebody saw a manatee out here yesterday. I thought I might have saw the trail of a manatee, the little bubble trail they leave behind them. I did see a little baby dolphin yesterday. A juvenile, not a baby, playing out here. Wasn't able to capture any video of it, but we might get lucky today and end our 2020 beach walks with a dolphin sighting. Wouldn't that be fun? I'm hoping these clouds blow over and turns into a nice sunny day today. Right now the sun's ducked in behind the clouds. Now we're coming up into Area 4. Area 4 at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. Man, these sandbars, they're just like, I'm telling you, it looks like somebody took a big broom and just swept them off. I saw one sand dollar, found one sand dollar, and I've seen a lot of the little ones, the little live fighting conchs. Here's one down here. Beautiful. Look at the color patterns on that shell. These little shells are just gorgeous. There's a live Florida fighting conch, a little one. You can see his eyeball. He's one of his eyeballs looking at me. Look at those color patterns, those stripes. Beautiful little shells. Just incredible. Mother Nature is so amazing, isn't she? What an artist. We know who Mother Nature is. He's a fantastic artist. Look at that. To create something like that for us to behold and enjoy. It's beautiful. Everything around me here is beautiful. Just surrounded in beauty. Well, it's definitely been an interesting year, to say the least, hasn't it? Man, the year started out so nice, so nice. Everything was going great. Going great. I was just going back and looking at some of my old videos, looking at the dates on them. March 17th. I'm going to share that video that I recorded. I recorded a sea hare, also known as a sea slug, swimming around in Wiggins Pass. Those things are so neat. A lot of times you'll see them washed up on the beach. People don't have a clue what they are. They're afraid of them. They're kind of freaky looking, weird looking little critters, but they are totally harmless. The sea hares. I'm going to share a little video of that I recorded on March 17th of 2020, right before our lives dramatically changed. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? Then there was a period of time where I couldn't even come out to the beach. I couldn't even come out here and take a beach walk. We were prisoners of our own homes. So I resorted to doing a live feed from the end of my driveway in the morning. There's our friend Elsie. Happy New Year, dear. I'll see you out here tomorrow. Good morning. Yep, what a crazy, crazy year. Well, you guys, while I was doing my live feeds out in the driveway, you got to meet Mason and Amelia. You got to meet my two pups. By the way, they both say Happy New Year, everybody, from Mason and Amelia. They want everybody to stay safe. Have a good time, but stay safe. Well, I have one little cough here. One little cough caused by the red tide earlier. But doing pretty good right now. Doing pretty good as we make our way up towards Wiggins Pass. Not seeing any signs of dead fish up here. That wind is Wind is pretty steady and pretty constant here, coming out of the, feels like the southeast, southeast. Nice breeze. Some pelicans. Are they gonna come by us here? I can't. They were gonna come right over me. Now they went out over the water here. Some of our pelican friends. Beautiful sky. A couple of them stopped for a quick bite, a quick snack, dove into the water out there. Boy, when that sun comes out, it's gorgeous. Look at the colors when that sun comes out. Water's looking good up here, looking really good, close to shore. Good morning, Happy New Year's. Sometimes when I'm walking out here, I just get lost in the beauty, the serenity. The sound of those waves. They just kind of put me in a trance. Morning, how are you today? Nice, yeah. There's
those keepers or
yeah, oh yeah. When they're alive, they're a dark brown.
Okay, so real dark.
And you can see little they look like little hairs all around the edge and on the bottom. And you see them moving.
Right.
Yeah, it's real obvious when you see a live one.
Okay.
When they're white like that, they're long gone.
Okay.
Awesome. Nice find. All right, you're quite welcome. Gentleman had 3 nice little sand dollars. Nice little souvenirs. He wanted to make sure they were dead. That was nice. And they were long gone. If you find a white sand dollar on the beach, yeah, it's been dead for a while. Oh, great. An ugly reminder about the red tide. Can't escape it. Cannot escape the grip of this red tide. Darn it. Big mullet. Big dead mullet. And the water's still looking good up here. And the air's smelling good, but the wind's kind of in our favor. Not coming in off the Gulf. Nice little turkey wing shell. A little turkey wing. Pretty common, a fairly common shell here on the beaches of Southwest Florida, the turkey wings. Every once in a while you'll find a good size one. Never found a whole one. I've never found a whole turkey wing shell. You know, there's no rules for shelling at this beach as far as where you're going to have the best luck when it comes to finding seashells. Sometimes it's at the north end of the park, sometimes at the south end. You know, it just depends on the currents, the weather, the tides. I did have a couple really good days up here at the north end of the park. Just in one tiny little spot. It's like, it seemed like every shell in Wiggins Pass watched up there. That was awesome. A lot of you were watching on that morning when I found all those moon shells and angel wings. At home. His daughter's here. He went and made an appointment for 10 o'clock for the nurse. I told him I'm not leaving here at 9:45 on New Year's Day. Might not get back in. So she was going down there at 8 o'clock to see him and get him. She's going to take him up after his appointment. So he'll be at the house until, 10:30. You should text me next time you're coming down, just in case something like that happens. He'll be here. He'll be here tomorrow. We'll be out here. A couple weeks.
Really?
Yeah, I believe so.
Is he okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, he's all right. But yeah,
Everybody out
he
on
didn't.
Facebook land.
He didn't say. Wish everybody Happy New Year, Kim.
Happy New Year!
Kentucky,
Yay!
Kentucky Kim says Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeehaw, Kentucky style.
Yeah.
His daughter made the appointment. She was thinking that we still went to the beach early at Wiggins Pass when she made the appointment. So normally he makes them after 11. But he'll be here tomorrow. He's, I think.
I had to break the news that I didn't bring any salmon. I was like, oh dear, I don't have any apples. I don't have.
You don't have any. You don't have any food for Roy. Well, that's a good thing he wasn't here.
Yeah. I was wondering how I was going to, break the news to him.
Oh yeah, as soon as he sees you, he starts drooling. No, as far as I know, he'll be out here tomorrow. I assume she'll be taking him up to the hotel with her today and bringing him back.
I'm kind of wanting some days where I just walk on the beach,
Yeah.
instead of just sitting on the beach.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We'll start walking.
Okay.
There she goes. Kentucky woman. Kentucky Kim, wishing everybody a happy new year. Well, usually what happens is all these clouds blow away as soon as I get home. As soon as I get to my house, the clouds disappear. It turns into an absolutely gorgeous day. But right now, they're all over the place. They're all around us. Surrounded. Good morning.
Morning, Rob. How are you?
Good, good, good.
How's your beautiful mate?
Oh, good, 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 good.
We
Yeah.
drove down, so pick us up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I didn't think it was a good time to fly, and we wanted to get some stuff done.
No, I wouldn't fly either. Even though everybody's flying, I'm like,
Yeah.
We didn't
I'm
fly.
not ready to fly.
We were gonna fly up in July, to see our youngest daughter, and I'm like,
Yeah.
not yet. I'm not getting on. It was always the germ tube before COVID.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how are you guys doing?
We're doing great.
How long have you been down?
Last Tuesday.
Awesome.
Yeah. 22 hours of fun driving, but
Yeah. But you're here safe and sound.
yeah.
For how long?
2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a long one, huh?
We sold the big house.
Oh, you finally got rid of it.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're flush for a while.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you gonna hang out here?
Oh, yeah.
Is that your plan?
That's the plan.
Awesome.
That's my plan.
I was just going up to see if one of our turtles was sticking his head out. There's a gopher tortoise nest right up here under this.
You know I'm a faithful viewer.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You watch on Facebook or YouTube? YouTube, yep. This is my neighbor. We met through Uber. That's how we actually met. Yep. Yep. And now you're a resident down here. You're a resident. That's awesome.
Good to see you, neighbor.
Yeah, same here. I'll see you. I'll be seeing you out here in the mornings. Absolutely.
Got the pass already.
Oh, awesome. This is like my time here. Like as soon as they open the gate, they're talking about maybe the end of January or something, letting us back in. Yeah, we'll see if that happens. It's kind of a rumor floating around, but it's nice when you can get out here for a sunrise. Yep. Awesome. Awesome. Yep, good seeing you. Let's go see if our gopher tortoise is sticking his head out here. Sticking his head out of the nest. It's pretty warm out here, but nope. It's so dark down there. So dark down in there. Right down in there. We used to see him. He'd just be sitting there out on his front porch in the mornings. All of a sudden he disappeared. I think maybe he couldn't handle the fame. Happy New Year. 2 months. Are you going to be able to handle 2 months of this? Yeah. Oh, she's good.
Yeah.
Give her a call. Let her know you're in town.
I've been working up to it.
There you go.
Down,
Doing some curls.
but every time on my daily walk, I pass the club. I gotta take steps.
There you go. Oh yeah.
South side there to have alcohol. I
Yeah.
can see it.
There you go. They're calling your name up there. See you later. Got some beautiful blue sky up there in between the clouds. Gorgeous blue. Sun's just popping out again here. Morning. Where is the old steel manatee here? Thought he'd be sticking out of the water. Thought it would be sticking out of the water. Huh. Nope. Tide's still a bit too high. It's right where that wave broke. Ooh, the pelicans circling around. See the old steel manatee, the old brown dark spot there in the water. We've made that thing famous. Can barely make it out there. The mystery of the old steel manatee. What is it? What is it? Susan, hello. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Well, I haven't got any messages from Nancy and Pete. I assume they're home safe and sound, getting their restaurant reopened. I assume Robert's getting close to home, or if he's not home, our friend Robert Meyer, he left the other day. He should be home by now, or close to home. It's not home. Well, here we are already up at the north end of the park, Area 5. We started down in Area 1 this morning, but I stopped to take a couple pictures and the darn live feed crashed on me. So there's a little, I don't know, 10-15 minute video on Facebook of my walk from Area 1 up to Area 2. when the live feeds crash like that, I'm not able to save them and upload them to YouTube. But yep, all our YouTube friends want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas. A Happy New Year. I hope you had a Merry Christmas. A Happy New Year to all our friends on YouTube. Wish you'd cross over to Facebook. Make the crossover. So you can meet all of our wonderful beach family members. People up here looking for sand dollars. Can smell a little bit of that red tide. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Thank you. Well, I have not seen diddly squat as far as seashells this morning. Diddly squat. You familiar with that term? Diddly squat. Where did that term come from? Sand dollars. People are finding their fair share of sand dollars out here. I've seen quite a few people walking by with a handful of sand dollars. I haven't even seen any little teeny tiny shells washed up on the beach here. I'm up in a spot where there might be one or two, but I'm not holding my breath this morning. No, I haven't found diddly squat. Just an old... Nothing. Nothing. I've got nothing. People are finding sand dollars, though. I see a lot of them walking around with a handful of sand dollars, but those things break.
Yeah.
They never make it back to my car.
My mother-in-law gave me a bunch of them for Christmas. They were already bleached and had a little gold hanger for them, and I hung it on the tree one year. And then they broke.
Oh, yeah, you gotta, I don't know, you spray them with something to keep them hard. There's something kind of spray. All right, Happy New Year, dear. Kentucky Kim. Kentucky Kim. Little Murex. An old Murex shell with the hole. There's a little tiny lightning whelk. I don't know what kind of shape it's in. Oh, it's pretty old and faded. Pretty old and faded, the little lightning whelk shell. This spot up here, it's kind of like a point up at the north end of the beach. This is where, if you're going to find some neat little shells, where they're going to be. But you got to look really, really close. I mean, some nice little shells, but they'll be smaller than the fingernail on your pinky. Wiggins Pass over there. Up there, and Barefoot Beach on the other side of Wiggins Pass. That's the very extreme northern end of Collier County. Keep my eyes open, but everything's broken. A broken scallop. Seeing some nice little slipper shells. There's some nice little slipper shells been in the mix up here. See if I can find a couple. Yeah, some dead fish, a little dead fish. Seen a lot of these little jewel box shells. Nothing like that one I shared a picture of, that spiny jewel box. That's normally what the jewel box shells will look like. Hey, somebody saved a moon shell for me. Nice stripes on it. Somebody saved me a little moon shell. Awesome. You know, that's one of my faves. One of my favorites. Not giving up. You know, persistence. Persistence is what it's all about when you're shelling. Trying to get the gimbal reset here. Piece of a tulip shell. Piece of a banded tulip. Oh, I see a nice little olive shell over here, I think. Yeah, nice little olive shell. It's got the point on it. How could somebody walk by that? This is a good spot right here, like I said, for the little guys. Just the little guys. Everybody comes out early, gets the big shells. And these little waves kind of spread things out. We got four little snowy egrets over here. Yeah, one just boogied away. 4 little snowy egrets. One saw me turning around, didn't want to be on camera. Come on, shell gods. Bless me one more time. Bless me one more time with a little treasure from the sea here. Wow, there's a pretty nice sized little slipper shell. The slipper shells, why do we call them slipper shells? Well, most of you know the answer. Maybe somebody out there watching doesn't know why that's a slipper shell. Haha, flip it over. Looks like a little slipper. How about that? How about that? How clever a name. The worm shells. You can find a lot of these worm shells on the beach. The end of the worm shell. A wormy. Come on, I want to find a little baby something. Something's really tiny. I swear, when I say stuff like that, and then I look over, and there's a little tiny moon shell. What do you think of that? Be careful what I wish for. It only works when I wish for shells. When I wish for money, it doesn't happen. I wish I had that power. I wish I had the wishing power. That was cool. Maybe a couple scallops out here that aren't broken. Yeah, nice little scallop there. Nice little scallop. I think maybe another one over here. Oh, darn. It's broken. Come on, camera. Man, that would have been a killer scallop shell right there. That would have been incredible. Unfortunately, it's busted. Darn it. Saw another moon shell. Probably broken. That's why it's down here. Nope. In good shape. Nice little moon. A little crack on it. Still a keeper. A keeper. Well, at least I got something in my pocket. I'm a happy camper when I go home with something without empty pockets. Oh man, remember I was talking about the little tiny baby shells? I wish I could find something tiny, a baby. Wait until you see the size of this little horse conch down here. Holy cow. Two little baby shells side by side. A little baby horse conch and a little baby apple murex shell side by side. Look at that. Look how small they are. Very, very cool. That is cool. The babies. I wish I find some golden coins. Some gold coins. I'm wishing I find some gold coins here on the beach. Let's see if it works. Come on. A pirate's booty. Ooh, there's a little treasure. Little spiny jewel box. Half a little spiny jewel box. That's a nice little keeper there. I saw a little olive shell somewhere here. Nice little olive shell. Little spiny jewel box. An olive shell. Neat. Oh, another moon shell over here. Another little moon shell. Nice. How do people miss them moon shells? Well, here's something cool. Just the top of a fighting conch. The top of a fighting conch shell. Looks like a little hat. Well, that's the end of the shells up here, just like that. Poof. Just like that, they come to an end. that's fun. What did I get? 4 moon shells? 4 moons, a couple little olive shells, a little scallop shell. Can't complain. And here we are up at the north end of the park. And the gimbal's fighting me here. Wiggins Pass at the north end of Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park on the morning of New Year's Eve. How cool is that? What a way to start our New Year's Eve. Parked down in Area 1 this morning, so I got a long hike back down the beach. Not a long hike, about a mile, a little less than a mile, no big deal. I think I'm gonna do a second live feed for my walk back down the beach. Hopefully I'll see you there. If not, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. Stay safe. I'll see you tomorrow morning, New Year's Day. I'll be out here about the same time. Tell your friends, invite your friends to tag along with us. Hey, thanks for being a friend. Thanks for a great year. Another year of friendship. Thank you, guys. And thanks, those of you that are supporters, thank you for making that decision. If you like what you see, remember, I don't get paid to do these live feeds or keep up this Facebook page. I hope you enjoy it. And if you're feeling generous, if you want to send a little tip, a little contribution, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. And I do thank those of you that do that on occasion. It's what keeps me coming back for more. Friendship and financial support. You guys are great. All right, if the sun pops out, I'm going to take a couple pictures up here before starting another live feed. So I will be back for my walk south from the pass down to Area 1. Until then, tally ho, everyone, tally ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.